Hello and welcome. Let's take a look at our top story. Sri Lanka continues to reel under economic and political turmoil. Massive protests have rocked the island nation over the past few weeks. The country lifted its nationwide curfew for 12 hours, a day after new Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe's appointment. The curfew was imposed earlier this week after peaceful protests against the government turned violent, as former Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa's supporters stormed an anti-government protest camp in Colombo, leaving scores of people injured. Meanwhile, protesters in capital Colombo used cylinders to block the roads. The protesters, including elderly women, sat in the middle of the road on cylinders, demanding the government to provide them with cooking gas. They said they kept waiting for hours in queues and yet didn't get anything. The agitators were seen demanding arrest of former Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, who resigned on Monday amid the unrest.
Know very clearly, Ranil Wickremesinghe is a member of that family. He's a family member and a very good friend of Rajapaksa family. So we never believe he will do the justice for the people. We don't believe that. However, he has a chance to do that if he is in the side of people. He can prove that he is with us by doing the justice to the people, by arresting Rajapaksa and all these terrorists.
Political instability is deepening its roots in Sri Lanka as the country's opposition parties have joined the anti-government protesters, rejecting the appointment of a new prime minister and sought President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's resignation. Protesters claim that the appointment of Wickremesinghe will do little to ease the anger against the president. The newly sworn-in Prime Minister Wickremesinghe is the only lawmaker from his United National Party in Parliament and will be reliant on rival political parties to form a coalition government. Amid political turmoil, 4 Sri Lankan ministers took oath today, filling various portfolios. This as the usable foreign reserves of the country have dwindled and rampant inflation has brought thousands to the streets in protest. Hit hard by the pandemic and rising oil prices, Sri Lanka is going through its worst economic crisis since independence from Great Britain in 1948.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.